Greetings, my friend, and welcome back to the channel. How do you trust God when everything in your life is going wrong? We want to look at this topic today, and we want to really dive into this topic with the scriptures, of course. So let's get to it. St. Matthew chapter 11 verses 28 to 30. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So first thing we have to learn to do, my friend, is to take our problems to God, right? Once you are faced with trials, once you are faced with circumstances, once things start to going wrong in your life, then you need to understand that you have to take it to God in prayer, because he said that my yoke is easy and my burden is light. He said that you must throw all your cares upon him, put it upon him, tell him about it. Don't sit with it and worry about it and fret about it and just going over it in your head and letting it get you down and letting it get in the best of you, but put it to God in prayer, right? Sometimes we don't put things to God in prayer. We sit and we worry too much about the things, and so it get the better of us, and then we end up give up on God and curse God and complain, and we backslide, and all these things are unnecessary. We need to understand that the enemy is fighting. He's fighting us because he knows our potential. He knows that we serve a mighty God, and he knows that God has some blessings in store for us. But in order for us to get those blessings, we have to go through something. The devil is going to come upon us like a flood, but we have to maintain our integrity in God no matter what. So let us remember to take our burdens to God and leave it there. Let God fight the battle for you, my friend. Praise God. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. My friend, not everything you're going to understand, but not because you don't understand means that you cannot trust God. The Bible said, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean to your own understanding, because sometimes we only lean to what we can understand, and if we cannot understand the thing, then we won't trust God. If the thing seems impossible to us, if it seems uncertain and it seems unreal and it seems ridiculous, we won't trust God. But God is saying that we must not lean to our own understanding, but in all our ways we must acknowledge him, acknowledge God. It simply means to remember that there is a God, and it simply means to come before him and say, God, you are the one who is in control, and I am putting this thing before you. I am humbling myself before you. I acknowledge that you are present with me, and even though I'm going through this turmoil, going through this storm, going through this bad time, and everything is going wrong in my life, I acknowledge that there is a God and that he is in control. God, praise God. You have to acknowledge that there is a God and that he is with you no matter what you're going through. God is real and he's still present, and you still have to trust him because he promises never to leave nor forsake us. So let us remember not to lean to our own understanding, but in all our ways to acknowledge God. Isaiah chapter 40 and verses 29 to 31. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not be weary. They will walk and not faint. So, my friend, we have to run to God, who is our help. Praise God. We will not grow old and weary in our complaint because we have a God who cares. Praise God. We will run to the one who is able to deliver, the one who is able to set free, the one who is able to help us. When we run, we will not fail, my friend. We will not falter. Praise God, because He is with us. Praise God. The fact that He is God, it simply means that there is hope. The fact that we serve the true and living God, it means that there is hope. So let us not run to man for help, but let us run to God for help, because the God who we serve is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we could ask or comprehend. Praise God. God gives strength to the weary, and He gives eyes to those who are blind, and He strengthens those who are weak.